Hey guys, what's going on? Inception here, and welcome to another video. Ladies and gentlemen, we have the new Flashback Ousmane Dembele to review today. I just noticed that this is like a really sick link with Coutinho, with the team of the season De Jong. Oh, there's so many things you can work with this card. But for Flashback Dembele, guys, we're taking a look at someone that is 5'10", high medium work rates, left-footed, 5-star skills, 5-star weak foot. So obviously already reaches the meta criteria in the game. In-game player traits, he has the injury-prone trait and the flare trait, so no finesse shot trait or outside foot shot trait. In-game attributes is at 98 for acceleration, 97 for sprint speed, which is amazing for base card stats. He is a high-medium work-rated player with 90 attacking positioning, but then he also has 90 stamina. So this is the type of card that you're going to be able to potentially use in any of the attacking positions, because both of those, being the way that it is set up with the high medium work rates, is going to be a very cool thing to have. Shooting for base card stats, he's at 97 for shot power, which is very good because when we give him the marksman chemistry style, our aim is to increase the reactions, ball control, and dribbling as much as possible for this card to make his shooting really good, to work with his 5-star weak foot, and all of that fun stuff. He's also going to have 90 volleys to work with the 87 composure. 87 composure nowadays is kind of low because a lot of the defenders have like pretty high composure. But with Dembele is obviously one of those baby meta cards in the beginning of the year. So you guys know the deal. When these guys get upgraded, they're usually like really good cards to use. With his passing stats, his base card stats is good for passing, so you can, again, use him in any of the attacking positions, left mid, right mid, cam, lamb, whatever. Dribbling in-game, he does have the 85 reaction, so we do want to increase that as much as possible while also messing with his finishing as well. A Maestro would give him a plus 10 reaction boost, which some people may want, but I do feel like I'd still want to improve the finishing as much as possible to make him as consistent as possible in that area. He has defensive stats, no defensive stats, obviously, but he does have 90 for stamina while working with 77 for strength with the marksman chemistry style. So the card definitely looks really cool. I noticed the improvements by a little bit when it came from his 83 rare gold to his 86 freeze card at the time. It wasn't significant enough because it didn't improve like really important areas of the card. For instance, it was mostly in the dribbling department. So you could see that the 8s, 7s, and 9s was the biggest thing that he needed to be improved in, obviously, right? The attacking positioning and all that stuff was already improved. So that's the thing that I was worried about the most, but they actually messed with that a lot, right? So with Dembele, guys, we are going to be using the 4-1-2-2 tactics. Balanced, 5 and 5. We're going to be using him up top here. Carrasco. Yeah, we'll use Carrasco as a center mid for now. Marcus Llorente there, Lionel Messi up top with Philippe Coutinho, Dembele off to the left side. Okay, so this we're just going to have like this balance on that. These guys, we're going to keep this on balance too. These guys have to be unbalanced here. Yep, and then this has to be balanced here as well. Okay, cool. Yeah, so we'll use the 4-1-2-2. We'll test out his attacking AI, see how good it is when it comes to adapting to certain plays, and we'll see what his shooting is like with all that good stuff. This card... okay, we should be good. His dribbling feels nice. It's not as like light as Coutinho's, obviously, but he has like this this physical behind it, which I like. Let's go. This guy was just holding on to the guy, man. He was like relying on the defensive AI to do something for him. So, yeah, guys, his dribbling, I noticed the difference immediately because I tried that freeze card and that rare gold so many times this year because I used to use them on my main account a lot for the RTG. And I'll tell you guys this right now, I definitely noticed the difference for sure. Like I said, he has like this physical behind it, right? Like Coutinho doesn't have that physical behind it because he's a little bit smaller. But this Dembele card having that is definitely super nice. You know what? I could have just shot it right away. That was a really poor throw-in by him. But I just want to see how accurate Dembele would be in that situation. Yeah, that comes off really fast. That's great. Even though the player got the ball there, Varane, that first time touch that Dembele does was great. Oh, Varane. Dembele still did well there. I have no complaints about anything that he just did right there. I could have just made that pass in the middle if I wanted to. Oh, I had that combo right there. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that first time pass by Messi, like I wish those first time lob passes actually came off nicely, because a player like Messi should 100% be able to hit that nicely. He tried to use manual goalkeeping right there, which is, I think, actually helped me a little bit for this strike. Oh, look at that. He can actually win the ball in the air nicely, too. Nice. Oh, almost got that in the air, too, with him. His presence in the air is not too bad, man. There's a few times already that he's actually done well. Oh, that's got to be a foul there. That sucks. Ooh, was that Courtois with the save? That was actually a really good finesse shot. Courtois with the save, though. That all came off really smoothly, to be fair. Let's see how fast he goes back into the middle here. Oh, nice finish. Good stuff right there. His finesse shots actually come off nicely. I like it. This one was really accurate. Come off a scoop as well. Yeah, that was great. A low strike, too. Ooh, that was a sick animation for the strike. That was nice. So for me, guys, when it comes to his attacking AI, it's not a card that I would specifically use through the middle. I would if it was like a... Like, let's just say I was using like a 4-2-3-1 or 4-1-2-2 and he was my cam. I would definitely enjoy using him there. At striker, he could definitely play the role well, but for me, you guys know that it's a lot of my experience with FIFA comes down to movement. It is a card that definitely feels like he mostly belongs in the side positions. But he would obviously play the side positions really well because the 5-star capability that he does have. Yeah, once he gets into those angles, like that strike that he took right there is a low percentage strike, and he still hits it really, really well to the side position. So that's definitely pretty dope on his part. See, those constant adjustments is what you look for, right? So when you're dribbling with people through the middle positions, you need to see if the person always adjusts to make a run into the empty space at angles, right? It's the thing that you always want to look for, because it's the thing that separates the really good players and the really poor players between each other. Another really good strike from a pretty low percentage strike, too, because he's kind of like facing a little bit upwards from the net there. But yeah, this card's definitely doing the thing for me right now. He's definitely nice. The difference between this and the freeze is definitely noticeable because of the dribbling. Like, the dribbling on the ball with the 5-star skills, it feels strong, which is very important in his case, obviously. Beautiful. Crazy, crazy stuff right there. That's like the half croqueta, right? When you're doing like the L1 right stick hold and then you just kind of like cancel it in between. It just allows you to dribble really quickly into certain positions. And obviously because he has that 5-star weak foot, like if I hit finesse shots with it, power strikes, like he's going to be good at both, especially since the marksman chemistry style is boosting the shooting as much as it does, right? When I talk about like attacking AI stuff, guys, like honestly, every time I always do these little comparisons, right? I always compare it to like a team of the season Sancho or an Mbappe card. Like literally in my main account, I had to like sell my sentimental value FC team because they just did not move across the pitch like Mbappe does, like attacking AI wise through the middle. So like I said, Dembele doesn't move on that level by a base characteristic, but like if you get behind, like if you get around that, obviously, and I think it's because of the base attacking AI that he has from his previous version to this version. Even if it's a 90, it's been improved for sure. It just doesn't move on that level, which again, I'm just saying from like a full meta perspective. But this card's definitely very enjoyable, man. I do like that thing where when I'm doing skill moves with him or when I'm drilling with him, there's like this power behind it, which is good. Yeah, a little bit of less like dribbling under pressure, not too bad there. Nice, good stuff. Yeah, like I said, so striker is like for me personally not a position I would use him in, but you notice these guys more when you're using them in the cam spot. Like let's just say I'm using a 4-2-3-1, like Lamb, Ram, Cam, no problem. Left mid, right mid, no problem as well. Like those are the types of positions I would use a card like Dembele in. Like you could see just from that movement alone, like the way that he moves inside the 18-yard marks is just really nice. See that movement right there? See that little rotation that he does with Coutinho? Dembele was like that for me before too, man. Even from the rare gold when I was using him initially. Okay, guys, so final verdict on the Flashback Ousmane Dembele card. So we ended up giving him a marksman chemistry style to boost the dribbling, shooting, and physicality as much as possible for this card because we were already working with very good pace and very good passing stats. Now, for me with Dembele, personal preference-wise, he's not someone that I would use in the striker position, but I would use him everywhere else. Cam, Lamb, Ram, left mid, right mid, those attacking positions, Dembele will play those roles really well, especially since he now has the 90 stamina to work with some pretty decent dribbling for the card. You guys have to remember that this card is a 5-star player, so there's so many different things that you can do with him. His finesse shots come off really well with his strong foot or with his weak foot, because he doesn't really have a weak foot, to be honest. The power strikes come off really well as well. Like I was shooting from really low percentage strikes and he would still hit them really, really nicely to the side position. So obviously for most cases in FIFA, you do have to get yourself into a high percentage strike area. It could be a team of the year Ronaldo, and they can obviously miss the easy ones too. But with Dembele, he actually does a really good job of hitting them. His dribbling on this card, the difference that I noticed between him and the freeze card, right, because of the significant difference between the two, is that he just feels stronger on the ball, right? When it comes to doing the skill moves, when it comes to doing the left stick dribbling, it's like, it's weird to say this out loud, but it's like he has more confidence on the ball, right? With Dembele before, there were some cases where the dribbling would annoy you because of a couple different things, right? Like the dribbling wasn't really high enough, and obviously because of the composure being low too. I do notice the 87 composure on the card, and I do notice that his dribbling is not really high as much as I'd like it to be, but it's still obviously pretty decent in game because the unique body type obviously helps it out a lot. Now, when I say this, obviously I don't expect him to dribble like a Lionel Messi card. Like Lionel Messi and Philippe Coutinho will definitely dribble faster than him, but obviously with this card, that 5-star capability just opens up so many different avenues for you when you use them in a game like this. And to be honest, guys, you need the full meta cards in order for you to perform to the best of your ability. Do I think he's better than someone like I mean, I guess I would do a comparison to like a team of the season Sancho. Like I enjoyed using Sancho more, but you guys know how I am personally. I always rely on really good attacking AI to enjoy this game to the fullest extent. That's just how I see things. But I do think that this Dembele card is really cracked. And to be honest with you guys, the price for a full meta card, Barcelona, French links, it does kind of make sense, to be honest, with the way that he performs in game. As an SBC that you can grind towards, I mean, it's a pretty cool card. Like when you get it, he's gonna perform well for you in game. So it's just how it's gonna be. So yeah, hopefully you guys did enjoy this video. I'll catch you guys for next one. Peace out, dudes. Love you guys.